All right, everybody. I know it's weird, but we are going to go ahead and do the collision activity. So, if you are unable to get any of the materials, or things are crazy and you just don't have the time to do it, or maybe someone's not there to help you out with it, no worries. We can do it together. All right. But when I say together, I do parts and you're going to do parts. Your part is going to be the observations. So you need to make sure that you have a piece of paper and a pencil. You can do this. All right. Materials. All right. I need two objects with a small weight. Okay. Or mass. All right. There they are. I have two little batteries. Yep. I searched around my house. All right. Then I need two objects that are heavier than those that have the same mass and weight. Guess what? We rated. I have 2 cans of beans. Okay? They are the same. All right? Same mass, shape, size. All right? Okay. Let me make sure. Canned food works too. All right, piece of paper, you should have that, and a pencil to write down what you see, your observations, all right? Or, if you're able to, you can print out the observation page, all right? That would be on Mrs. Chilcote's Google Classroom. So if you're visiting us from Mrs. Johnson's classroom, she might have posted that, but if not, you just need a piece of paper, okay? All right, here we go, directions. Let's see. Take one of the two objects. Oh, the lighter. Okay. And roll it. That's all we're going to do. So I'm going to move my giant ones. And we just talked about one. We're just rolling it. Okay. So a nice gentle roll. All right. So I'm going to turn my camera to the side. Okay. So you can kind of see the whole thing. All right. Let's see. We're just going to roll. So I'm literally just going to roll it. Okay. Write down your observations. All right. If you have to, pause the video. That's what's great about videos. It did say to do it 2 more times. Okay. Because anytime we do a science experiment or something to that effect where we're trying to get data, we want to have 3 trials. Okay. So here it goes again. All right. Now you might be asking yourself, what am I looking for? Well, I guess how far it rolls, how fast it rolls, anything you notice. Observe. Okay. And I'm trying to use the same way of rolling it. Okay. All right. Now, we've done that. So the next set of directions is to do the same thing with the larger object. Okay. So I'm going to try and use the same motion for rolling. Okay. Here we go. Okay. Interesting. And our third round. Interesting. All right. Hopefully you have all of that data written down. All right. Now we're at that next part of our experiment where it told me to get the small object and to place it. It says stationary. When something is stationary, it's not one that's moving. Okay. So it stays there, and then it tells me to take the other one, go about 2 feet apart, okay, and I'm going to roll it towards that one, okay. Let's see what happens. All right, I'm going to keep the camera over here. That way you can see what happens. Okay, here we go. Well, now I got to try and get it over there. Here we go. Guess I need a little bit more momentum. Thank goodness this is an experiment. Here we go. Okay. Hit it and it moved a little bit. Let's try this again. Well, goodness. Okay. They moved and they kind of stuck together as they were moving. Okay, here we go. Our last trial. Okay, So again, the second one did move. It didn't seem to fly off of it. And then they kind of, like that, hit each other and they kind of stayed close. Interesting. Okay. All right, so for our observation, we will call that small stationary versus small moving. Now, it said, do the same thing, small stationary. But now it wants me, oh boy, to use the giant moving. So giant, large moving, small stationary. Okay, here we go. Ta-da. I'm going to do that one again. Number one, we could hardly see it. All right, here we go. Ooh. Okay. Well, I lost the small stationary. I'll find it. Don't worry. Luckily, I have a second one. Okay, here we go. Take two. You know, I wanted to back it up a little bit. Then maybe I can catch it. Here we go. Went right by it. Oh my goodness gracious. Here we go. Let me try this without. Ooh. I think we lost the other one. All right. Whew. Okay, so what happened with that one? Well, I observed that the can kind of went pretty quickly and just pushed that little one right on out with it. All right, here's our third trial. Here we go. Dun-dun. Ooh. I hope you saw what happened there. Okay, kind of the same thing as that second trial. All right, go to part 2 of the video and we'll continue.